quick update. We're still walking. Do I look good or do I look like the light in my eyes is slowly dimmed?
I took the horse, I'm taking the bus, and I might not go to Rainbow Mountain. Don't invite me on your vacation.
There are some things in life you can't keep putting off. Things that sit on your bucket list year after year until one day you realize if you don't choose to do them, they'll never get done. So this was the year I finally decided I was going to do the Salkantay Trek to Machu Picchu. Most people hear about the Inca Trail, but something about the Salkantay called to me. The glaciers up close, the mountains towering over you, and the chance to walk the same ancient paths used by the Incan people hundreds of years ago. Although this is the 4-day trek, it's really 40 miles in 3 days. The kind of walk where you push until you feel like you can't take another step, and then you walk for some more. And honestly, I was scared and nervous. I was going into this with chronic hip and ankle pain. Holland, who was hiking with us, had torn her ACL the year before, and we both carried that worry, that fear that our bodies might betray us somewhere along this trail. But sometimes the only way through fear is to walk straight into it. So this is our Salkantay Trek. Tomorrow is our trek. So exciting. We got these duffel bags to fill up with stuff. I'm hoping that I didn't pack too much stuff. I mean, I packed one pair of pants less than Days, but it's so cold, like you have to pack a lot of layers. We get picked up tomorrow at 4 a.m. And the real fun news is, since our Airbnb is kind of like up the roads in San Blas, they can't come all the way up to our Airbnb. We're gonna get picked up at 4 o'clock, but we probably need to leave our Airbnb around 3 so we can walk the streets, and it's gonna be so cold. It's exciting. We're wrapping all of that up. Hopefully we'll be done soon so we can go to bed and get at least a couple hours of sleep. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow on our first day of the Salkantay Trek.
¿Cómo están?
Bien.
Un dedo.
Vivos.
Sí.
Alive.
¿Cómo está Colombia? Muy bien. Muy bien.
We've now started our hike. I think we've been walking for 5 minutes, but it feels like 45 with how out of breath I am. 11 minutes. Okay, better than I thought.
Su reino, le podemos llamar su reino, su territorio. Estoy hablando acerca de los incas. ¿Ok? Pero deben de saber que antes de los incas había muchas culturas que se han desarrollado en diferente tiempo y espacio.
Shit's no joke. No joke. There's like this stream. This is the best part. Flat. Holland, how you feel? I feel great. It's not hard at all. Now we're on the flat part, so that's doable. Earlier, tomorrow when we go to 15,000, it's gonna be a struggle of all struggles. You gonna take the horse tomorrow?
I'm thinking about it, yeah.
I feel like you've been crushing it. Yeah.
Aromática, que es la menta natural, y el nombre es la muña.
¿De muña?
Se hace té de muña. Se hace té.
Se utiliza bastante para medicina, para el mal de altura, para digestivo. Después de las comidas se toma bastante el mate de muña. en época Inca tuvo una función muy importante.
Hi, you're a cute little guy. We're almost done hiking to our camp. Audie, how long have we been hiking? 2 hours, 30 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay. Well, we've been hiking for 2 hours and 20 minutes to our camp. Then we'll get lunch, hang out. Then we'll go to the lake. But already, oh my gosh, y'all. These mountains are just spectacular. And then tomorrow we go through Salkantay Pass. And since that one in the middle is Salkantay Mountain, I'm guessing we're going through there. But I don't really know. We'll find out tomorrow. Instant nap.
Hey, set an alarm for 30 minutes. I'm looking at it.
4.3 miles in 2 hours and 30 minutes. And that's not even to the lake. I just saw the ramp, the straight uphill battle that it is about to be to get to this lake. And then tomorrow, the first half is all uphill. I'm waiting for him to tell me, listen, miss, you need a horse. I don't think you're gonna make it. Take the horse. Really, the only thing I'm worried about is like my Achilles is hurting. And the acclimation, the altitude, of course, because when we were going up, I was nauseous, I was huffing, I was puffing. But I don't want to cop out. I want to hike the whole thing. But I also don't want to leave Peru and be more injured than when I got here.
If your hips are hurting, then...
My Achilles is hurting, my hips aren't hurting actually. What do you think, Audie?
It was not a bad hike. Yeah, altitude, man, don't eat dinner
Late.
at 9 p.m. and then go to bed at 10, only to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, lesson learned.
True.
But I want to tell something about this one. If you have motion sickness, people can go to CVS and get this.
What is it called?
It's called All Claire. Pretty nice essential oil. You have no clue how many times it has helped me from puking in the bus.
You see the mountain in the background?
Nosotros de fondo, chicos, tenemos pescado, la trucha. Va a venir otra para este lado.
And now we start round 2 hike of the day. We're actually going to Salkantay Lake. Got a little nap in, bit of lunch. This is supposedly the test of whether or not we'll succeed tomorrow. We'll all succeed, but will we do it without crying? That's the question. There's so many horses. They're pretty cute. Hey, I think we're about almost there. The crazy part hasn't even been half a mile, and it feels like I've walked 4 all uphill.
The name Salkantay is often translated as sacred head or head of the gods. And standing here, I knew what they meant. For the Andean people, this lake is sacred. Ceremonies are held here to honor the Apus, the mountain spirits believed to protect the land and the people, which is why you're not allowed to swim in or touch the water. And this place really is magical. When the sun hits the lake just right, it turns this striking turquoise, which is caused by the glacial minerals suspended in the water. And sitting here after being up since 3 a.m., it felt like the first moment of the day where I could stop, look around, and really think about the journey that I was on. It's time to walk back down now. Real testament of the knee strength. And then it's happy hour. Sober happy hour. What a beautiful space. I would love to swim in it, but understand why we can't because it's sacred. I'm last. My knees are sensitive. Holland's doing her little downhill jig. That one looks like Spirit. That one. Get off of my back.
¿Es una persona, the owner, or muchas personas own the
Almost back down. What was crazy is that when we were hiking up, I was like, we're almost there. It was like a false ending. We were not anywhere near almost there. We had to get over that hill and then around and then more hills. Can you believe that? So tomorrow we hike up to 15,000 feet and I think it takes about 3 hours. But then we'll be going downhill for 6 hours. From going downhill here, my legs are, you can't see them, shaking. So that's where the decision of push it or horse it. Holland has already made the decision. She's gonna take a horse, but she also tore her ACL a year ago, so I think reasonable decision for her.
Did we tear the ACL in this trip?
Don't say that. As I said earlier, I'm worried about my Achilles. I'm feeling it. But I brought like some Tommy Copper. That might help. How much will that help? I don't know. It's like a compression sock with copper in it. So it's kind of like, I am confident that we could do it. Will we be able to walk after and do a whole extra day? That's kind of the question.
I'm chill. Whatever decision.
What do you think?
It's a vibe on its own. Going on the horse.
I mean, the horse would be its own beautiful experience for sure. We're gonna go to happy hour, learn more about what's gonna happen tomorrow, and then see how the Achilles and everything's feeling, then maybe make the decision. Wow, what a beautiful horse. One look back at Humante. Our dome and its domes.
I'm gonna close the door so it keeps warm.
Boo.
It's gonna be cold tonight. Hoochie mama.
This is what we can see from our dome. And then tonight, we'll see lots of stars. If we're awake, might just have dinner and then pass out.
Stop.
Hi, Chihuahua.
You might be so tired that the coffee doesn't start your sleep. Don't worry.
Hot chocolate.
Sounds good.
Hopefully that wasn't overkill. Little cake. So nice. It's 4:30 in the morning. Our sweet guide Edison knocked on all of our doors and brought us cocoa tea. Last night we made the decision we're gonna take the horse. Our plan is to go to Rainbow Mountain the day after we get back from Machu Picchu, which is not an amazing idea, but it's the only time that worked. And Audie said, if we don't take a horse, we're not going to Rainbow Mountain. So that's good enough for me. What's crazy is like, I think we still will walk 10 plus miles, even with being on the horse the first half. So we're definitely not missing out on any of it.
A horse is a vibe.
The horse is a vibe. It's its own experience. It'll be good. So now we're going up close and personal with the mountain, the glacier, all the way up to 15,000 feet plus. And then we'll head back down. The downhill is supposed to be the hardest. I'm sure it will be for me, just with my knees, my ankles and stuff. So, hoping for the best.
Caramelos porque vamos a necesitar.
No hay problema. Vamos, Marita, vamos. Un aplauso para Colombia.
Good morning. So the nice thing that since we're taking horses, we get like an extra 45 minutes to just hang out before we head up there. It was 120 soles to add it on. It's like $40 US, I think. It'll be a lifesaver. It's freaking cold. We're gonna be freezing the whole way up, but otherwise I think we'd be struggling all day, and it's kind of picking your level of suffering. So I'm trying to have no ego about it. It's totally fine.
Sunscreen? Don't party. Don't party. How's everyone feeling? Anyone have any regrets about this?
No regrets.
No regrets. Yeah, I still just can't get over like how often and how easily like the guides do it.
We do once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cincinnati comes out like 3-4 times a month.
That's wild. I'm fit back home, I promise.
I'm excited to go time by mile when I get back home.
Finally gonna go get our horse.
Ok, ven, ya, Pelvio.
Voy subiendo la montaña, mi caballo sabe el son. El viento huele a distancia y a historias del corazón. Las nubes rozan mi poncho, el sol cae lento al pasar. Los Andes guardan secretos que nadie pudo contar. Hay en lo largo donde iré. Mi sombra y yo nada más sé. Hay en lo largo donde iré.
Me and my horse just made it to 15,000 feet. I couldn't imagine walking it. Colin had Easy Rider. You were there in the back.
Yeah, my horse was slow.
Andes me llevan sin por qué.
You can say we made it.
15,000 feet. All the way up.
Reaching Salkantay Pass is the highest point of this trek, over 15,000 feet. And standing here, it feels so unreal. I've never been any place like it. I came to this trek already in pain, issues I've had to work with but not ignore, and today wasn't just about today. We still had 14 miles of downhill trekking after this and another 16 miles waiting for us the next day. Pushing through everything here would have meant paying for it later and missing out on the rest of the journey. So by taking the horse, I made the decision to let go of my ego. Being here still felt earned, surrounded by glaciers and silence, still doing something that a lot of people have only ever dreamed of.
Estamos viendo aquí, chicos, es la sección de camino escaleras.
Now we head down. It's a little icy. We have about 2 hours of hiking down before our first stop, where we'll have lunch, and then another 3 hours after that, I think. Definitely glad I'm feeling fresh. My horse, though, they gave me a little Bronco. He was ready to run. He had a little ear protector, and it kind of came off one time, and he put his head down. He was ready to sprint. And then Audie, oh my gosh, I'm amazed he's not traumatized. Luckily he's Zen Audie, because when he was getting off, he accidentally like either slid off or kicked the back of the horse, and that thing started bucking a little bit, more or less. Luckily we were walking with the guide, the horse whisperer, so he's able to calm him down. But I don't know if it's one of the scariest things I've seen, but I was pretty scared because I was on the cliff edge, ready for that horse to knock me off, my horse, down the cliff, or let alone see Audie like get hurt in that way. So I'm glad we're all okay. But that was, my heart rate went from 120 to 180 pretty quick. Okay, let's focus on getting down here. Okay, so if you look up there, you can see all this runoff, and then these two big rocks, like right here. Ding. That's a little pocket that would have had a glacier in the past, most likely. Our guide, Juan Carlos, said he used to come walking all the time with his mom when he was a little boy. And when he was here, the place that we're walking through right now would be covered in ice. And you can tell where the pockets were from the runoff and where like the rocks are darker. And now they don't have ice at all. And he said that he's kind of watched the ice grow back further and further throughout the years until we reach the point where we are now. As you can see, none of these tops have ice. Sad stuff. So we've walked about 3 miles downhill now, and we should be about 15-20 minutes to our lunch spot. We crossed through the Andes, and now we're heading into the Amazon. It's crazy, we're literally watching the scenery change before our eyes. You can see right there where it's starting to get more treey, but then we still have these giant mountainous glaciers up here, and then look at that, just more and more greenery. And now we can see forward a little bit more that is all just lush green mountains. Golly, I gotta pee so bad. Like some meat.
This should be a gradual decline. No?
He said,
Okay, I didn't read it.
That's fine. If there's
Oh.
Did you see the landscape change?
Uh-huh. We are officially in the high jungle, so not quite like full-blown rainforest necessarily. I think the word that our guide used was we're arriving at the rainforest. So like we're making our way there, and we're kind of in this transitionary time. Machu Picchu sits at the edge of the rainforest of the Amazon, I believe, and so that is when we'll be more officially in the rainforest I think a little bit tomorrow, and then for sure the day after.
Do you have to wear a mask?
On the back of your head,
Yeah.
so that way,
Oh, the bugs don't bite you?
no, the cougars and like the panthers and stuff, because they stalk you from behind.
Behind?
This trek is definitely making me realize how much more I love the jungle than like alpine mountains. Like, don't get me wrong, a little snow-capped mountain is so beautiful, but as soon as I saw these giant mountains covered in trees, that's my girl. But also it's pretty cool to see both at one time together. Like, how crazy. Tropical jungle to the right, straight ahead, glacier topped mountains. Peru is so cool, y'all. Coke, these stoves. No mames. We're almost done, but I feel a little lied to. I was told we had 5 miles. I'm about to hit 6. We still have 30 minutes of walking to do. So, I'm just vlogging. Don't worry about me, just vlogging. Now that I've broken the 4th wall, thanks for making it this far in this video. If you haven't already, subscribe so I can keep making more. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest. Coca-Cola normal. Zero. Whee. Whew. Smell that exhaust. Yeah. I actually feel so bamboozled. Juan Carlos, man, my guy, I'm sure he said it to be helpful, but I swear he said 5 miles. Yeah, we gotta walk like 5 miles. We're at 7 miles. And, which maybe he meant 5 miles to like one of the last rest stop, but we're still not at camp. We did our last rest stop, and now we're walking to camp, which should be right around the corner. But in my brain, I was like, 5 miles. I got this. I'm gonna crush it. No problemo. And then 2 more miles were tacked on. Okay. I think we made it. I just needed to let that out. Wow. Did it make all the walking worth it? I don't know, I feel like I'm drunk. Band-Aid. And it prevented the blister. Still pretty red. Oh. My body actually feels worn out in ways that it has not felt worn out before. Or at least not in quite a while. I'm sure during soccer camps I felt the same, I just remember. I did kind of twist my ankle at the end there. It doesn't really hurt, but there was like some color going on. But we have this beautiful room, hot showers tonight, and honestly, I'm just gonna pass out.
Eat good food.
Eat good food, I'm sure. I don't know if I have the energy to record anymore, so
How much is the body battery?
I'll see you later.
That's your shirt. Why are you wearing it?
Cause I didn't want to be in just my sports bra, but it's damp from my sweat. I didn't want to put it all the way on. My body battery is at 7. It's 5:28, and I've already burned 3,498 calories. In total, my watch says I walked 14.9 miles. Wow. That's 27,367 steps. Whew. And then we get to start walking again tomorrow. And they put us on the hilltop and dinner is upstairs. Oh, Lord have mercy, but it's so beautiful. Exhausted. When I rolled my ankle, I hit my mental wall and it was like, okay, dragging my feet the rest of the way there, it was tough. And next scene.
It's the one on the outside, but it's like having some There's some of that fly on mine. I have no idea what that is. Are you drinking it right now? Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't taste like it. Make a face. Because I don't know what it is. Because it kind of smells peanutty. And then tastes a little like chocolate.
Honey, can you give me some Band-Aids?
I feel like I should have doubled up on the bandages on this one. So like now I put the glide on this.
I'm not ready to put my hiking boots on.
Oh, yeah, darn tough. Darn tough.
Good ass summer's tough, but are we tough enough?
I don't know. This is really testing what I'm made of, bro.
It's not like we didn't read the website.
Okay, but it really doesn't tell
Yeah.
you that you walk 6 hours downhill. What the f was that, y'all?
Sure.
That kicked my ass. And then tomorrow we're gonna be sharing our chicken soup.
I didn't hear, did he say this today is like,
Today's easy.
mostly down, but
He said it was just like very light uphill, very light downhill, whatever light.
But now, I was gonna say now I know that they're over optimists. We're gonna be hobbling around the ruins.
Alright, blisters, just go down for me.
You got this.
6 more hours of torture.
Maybe 3 for me. Holland might be taking the bus. The confession? I took the horse, I'm taking the bus, and I might not go to Rainbow Mountain. Don't invite me on your vacation.
You got this. Yeah.
What?
Oh, hype yourself up.
You couldn't pray.
I got this. Oh, what is this?
What? Until we go? Are you?
Well, it's gonna be a cool shot
he
if you can
is.
get it clipped together. Do your chest one.
This one's gonna be one.
¿Listos?
Listas.
Andresito, gracias por todo.
Muchas gracias.
Manos al medio, chicos. Ok, una barrita en 3, ¿ya? 1, 2, 3.
Coca lovers!
Vamos, chicos.
I think I can walk backwards without falling. Woo!
Yeah, this is a volcanic region. This is all sulfur.
Yeah. Up we go.
Can I get sunscreen?
Do you have a song in your head when you hike?
In the north and the east, there are people flying for
That's really what you've been singing?
Oh. In the west, there are just plants and plants all around. That's all I have.
That's a real song?
That's my song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can absolutely make up your songs. Earlier, when we turned to this big hike up, I was singing, I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head. Hike up, I was singing, I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head. Yeah, you know. Always gonna be another mountain, but now we're just cruising along. We are definitely in the rainforest now. I don't even know if you can hear me that well with how loud the river is. We've been following it the whole time. Lots of ups, lots of downs. Just saw a beautiful waterfall. It's not too warm, but it is getting humid. I know we're all ready to get to the next rest stop for sure. I'm definitely a jungle girly. It's just so beautiful. I love all the greenery. I think they're playing blacks versus colors.
That's the beauty.
Oh, blister cam.
There's no blisters. Just starting to become blister.
Traffic at the river crossing. Really testing the waterproofness of my shoes. My butt hurts. My butt muscles.
Even after the butt massage?
And my calves. I didn't get a butt massage.
Bro, this is like basically.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. I can walk, but not going on a 1-ton truck.
Ya lo dejan en el agua y el agua lo va a lavar y a la vez va a seleccionar los granos. O sea, los granos que no son buenos van a estar flotando en la parte de encima del agua y los mejores granos se van a hundir. Entonces el café, que sería el tostado, arcilla, ya se llama anaya. Ya, anaya, no canalla, anaya. Tiene que estar bajo el fuego para que tenga una temperatura especial todo el pollo. ¿Ya? Y cuando está listo...
Classic body.
Okay. So,
Y pongo la mano.
Eso es duro. Vamos. Es como CrossFit.
Oh!
Rompe palo.
Por favor.
Un cappuccino. Lo hacen así con agua caliente sobre hielo adentro.
Como el expreso.
Gracias.
Scenic. Arriba.
Arriba.
Abajo.
Abajo.
Al centro.
Al centro.
Sexy movimiento.
Adentro.
Where's the
The dome. They like their chandeliers. Last lunch.
Tenemos chicha morada.
This has alcohol in it?
No, no alcohol. It's like a juice.
Man, I was just calling something.
Ah, sí, sí, me enojo, cara.
Cuando yo me enojo son 3 minutos. No parece.
Soy escorpiana más trucha del universo.
Es una falsa cosa.
No, soy más acuariana.
Yuca frita.
Look at him.
¿Ustedes van a ir en tren o caminando? Estas argentinas. ¿Yo?
After visiting the coffee farm, we loaded back up and headed towards Hydroelectrica.
I have only played soccer like 2 or 3 times, but I'm so concentrated with the ball that I don't recognize
Players,
my teammates. Like, which one? Which one is it? Like, oh my god.
This is where the journey splits. From here, you can hop on a train to Aguascalientes, or you can walk. Holland and a few others from our group took the train, leaving just 4 of the original 9 to walk this last stretch through the jungle.
So, in the places where they cannot practice agriculture, they build cities, especially in the top of the mountains.
I think this ended up being my favorite part of the hike. As we walked through the lush jungle following long bends of roaring river, the end was feeling very imminent. All the steps leading up to this, all the miles we'd already walked funneling into this final stretch, plus it was flat.
You can feel the vibration on the trail track. Have you done that before?
No.
With your ears?
No.
I love me a rail track, so I used to do that a lot.
I hope they're sitting on the right side. You see friends? Anyone? They're right there outside. We are 3.38 miles into this beautiful walk along the train track, parts of which were on the original Inca Trail. Thank goodness it is very flat. I'm even walking the whole thing in my Tevas. Tevas. Saw our friends who took the train. They passed us. They didn't notice us, but we saw them and waved. And we have also seen some ruins on the back of Machu Picchu already. Okay, we have a little tricky crossing. Hold on. Not too bad. Oh, another one. But what I was going to say, basically we're walking behind Machu Picchu right now, and we've already seen some of the houses that are on top of the iconic mountain that you see in everyone's photos, as well as some other sort of pyramid looking ruins with windows very far away, but you can see them really clearly. And then also some terraces on the backside. Maybe those terraces were used for farming. Most likely it was so that the palace that was on the top of Machu Picchu would not be lost in a landslide. So it's holding everything together. Whew. I'm trying not to huff and puff as I say this, but it's tough. We've walked a lot of miles today, a lot of miles this week.
Can we grow bromeliads in Austin?
Yeah, we had one, you killed it.
Very cold.
Quick update, we're still walking. Do I look good or do I look like the light in my eyes is slowly dimmed? Oh baby. But I'm hoping that in front of us is Aguas Calientes. I love the giant boulders on the river. You're telling me I could have taken a bus here? I didn't have to walk?
By the end of the third day, my body was tired, but my heart was full. When you walk this far, you stop thinking about how many miles are left or how far you've already gone. It all narrows down to one thing, putting one foot in front of the other. There are definitely easier ways to get to Machu Picchu, but this walk was never about getting there. It was about believing in myself and my ability to do the things I said I would do. And as cliche as this sounds, this trail really did stop being about the destination and became about the journey. And this is something I want to remember back home in the day-to-day while I hustle and grind to build the life I feel called to live. Tomorrow, we head to Machu Picchu, the place that has been waiting for us all along at the end of this trail. And so with that, I will see you again bright and early in the next video.
Oh, this is just a advertisement for a massage. Ooh, that's a big one. Ooh, dude.